Good morning, Matthew Mullins and world. This is Walk the DogCast, episode 17, and we're going to jump right into it, whatever it might be.
Am I going? Oh, what's happened, beautiful people?
Oh,
Good morning.
yeah. Say
Uh,
hi.
well, I guess we need to start with the sponsorship. We had one. It didn't work out. I guess. Okay, so this week's episode was going to be sponsored by Trevor, who we all love very much, and he is looking for Brother Dabs, a TI respawn.
Uh-huh.
But now Brother Dabs has a blasted TI respawn, but we all know Brother Dabs likes it raw, baby. Likes it raw. He wants all of his titanium raw. Mr. Gross, will you back me up on that?
Sure.
I mean, how many titaniums has the guy gotten from you? Has he ever gotten anything but raw?
Well, he definitely had a blasted tie respawn, though.
Everybody ignore that. Anyway, we're
But
still looking.
I
I'm just
think
joking.
I think he is a raw kind of guy, you know.
He is a raw kind of guy. So he's still looking for a raw. I'm sure he's still looking for a raw. That sucks what happened in India. I
Yep.
mean,
Yeah,
I guess,
he didn't get stolen, but his yo-yos did.
right.
Which
Okay. Yeah,
I don't mean
exactly.
to laugh about it, but it's kind of crazy that, you know what I mean, how that came together.
Well, bro, I mean, I love dabs, and I think in times we're all going to find humor in it. And I'm already finding humor in it that I probably don't need to talk about. So, I mean, it's all good. I love you, dabs. I hope you find your yo-yos, brother. And Trevor, you're the man, dog. You always looking out for other people. We appreciate that. That grows the community. We love you, dog. Boom. I have a
Now,
blind five for Jake.
that
This,
so let me recap us here. So Trevor
okay.
is sponsoring the Blind Five,
Yes, he's looking
and
for a
we've had
raw.
great success. We're 2 for 2 in prior sponsorships.
Yeah, well, we weren't going to talk about our success rate, but we are killing it.
That
If
drives the
you're,
price up for sponsorship. So
well,
you have to like we had a little bit of live stream people saying, "Oh yeah, all 12 people that watched it get to see that ad." Fox got all the Valhallas. Wiggs got the reverse Rainbow Road. So,
hey,
you know,
bro.
what's the saying? Suck on those.
Well, I don't know who said that, but I hope they have a fantastic day. You know
I
what I mean? And kick rocks, homie. Just kidding. Anyway, so where was I? Okay, the blind five. First,
Yeah.
there's a story.
Okay.
Before we get into the blind five, everyone knows that Jake likes a little taste of the bourbon at the end of the night, right? He'll have him a small glass. So today we're going to ask Jake his pick five bourbons. And what I've done is I've tried my best to get, and I've done my research throughout the night because I was in a bunker last night. And I tried to find stuff that Jake has posted about before. So
Oh,
maybe now, and I did pick some commercial brands as well. But first, I want to tell y'all a funny story about why I don't drink. Why we're going to, Jake, have you ever partied in an RV before, my friend?
uh, truck camper.
Okay, okay, so similar situation for me. Okay, 16 years old, my buddy, his grandparents were dying. They weren't going to walk out of the house, so they had a camper out in the back of their house. The only thing that worked in it was the FM AM radio, right? So we were listening to Skinner, smoking darts, smoking doobies, and then one day my buddy said, "Bro, ask your grandma for $9." And I'm going to cover the taxes, and we're going to get each person $3 of Mad Dog 2020.
Ugh.
No, oh, yeah. Okay. Right. I drank two bottles. The last thing I remember is crawling to the cooler, Tupac's in the background. Okay.
You went
Screw
from
your
Skinner to
feet.
Tupac.
Yeah, we went quick. You know, that's why I screwed your woman, you overweight, SOB that was playing in the background. I was crawling to the cooler. It's the last thing I remember. Bro, I wake up naked. Naked. My
I don't
mom
want to hear
had
the rest of the. I don't need the rest of the details of what happened. Or
My mom had to come pick me up, me bare ass, bro. It was awesome. She said, "What happened?" I said, "I don't want to talk about it." So let's get into the pick
Wait a minute.
five.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that really the first and only time you drank?
So no, I've of course drank since. I mean, on different occasions, but that is the real reason why I don't drink. The
Good.
next day, I got up. I was sick as a dog. Of course,
Yep.
I mean, I threw up. I slept 12 hours. I woke up. It's not for
Yeah.
me.
Drink responsibly. My favorite thing about bourbon is doing a flight of half ounce pours, quarter ounce pours, and you taste the differences. I don't know. It's just something old folk do instead of smoking meat and sipping bourbon. But
So I don't know which one I'm going to go first. I guess I did pick some names that I knew as well that I've
okay,
seen. So let's start at Knob Creek 100 proof Kentucky bourbon.
five.
Oh, it's about to get worse, I think, for you.
I,
So
I'm gonna. So usually, like we have a blind five that's pretty open, like whatever it is, chop, pop, chips, candy bars. Everybody has this, so I'll give a
yeah.
little in depth on why. Knob Creep to me, it's fine. I prefer it as a mixer, and I like actually cheaper bourbons better
Okay.
than Knob Creek sipping neat.
Well, I hope my uneducated self didn't pick similar off brands that have a similar taste, if that makes sense. Because I
It's
don't
all
want.
bourbon. It's all similar.
Okay.
Placebo effect in place. There's but yeah, Knob Creek has a good following. I just it doesn't hit my palate.
Okay. Totally fair. We have five. And on the first one, and I was not expecting that. So the second one, Maker's Mark Cask Strength Bourbon.
Four.
Wow. I was expecting that to be higher for you.
Maker's Mark, I don't like it.
But you've had this one before.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. All right. I picked this one because I like the. Okay. I guess I should show the bottles. This one is a
you don't have to
beautiful
show the
bottle.
bottle, but you can.
Uh,
Yeah, I mean it has a that is one of the most sold bourbons in the world. Has the red label. It's sweet. To me, it's just a mixer. I
okay.
don't
So I
like it
picked
neat.
this one because I was hopeful that just because I like the name, obviously. Elijah Craig, 18-year-old single barrel.
Oh, I've never had the Elijah Craig 18. I'm gonna go two.
Okay. Okay. So we've got five, four, and two. I'm okay. Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye.
Oh, that's number one.
Okay.
I
I
love
was just
so that's a Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye. One barrel of bourbon, straight out of the bottle or out of the barrel, no water added. Heat will melt your taste buds, but the rye has flavors on it that are out of this world. And it's Jack Daniel's.
fantastic.
You never know. This is like the whew.
You've had this one. You've had that one as well. I know you've had a couple of these, but I'm sorry. I'm thankful. This is fun. This one was my favorite just because of the label.
And
I think
this is three. All right, here we
this is
go.
three, and you're gonna regret it. I have a feeling. Buffalo Trace Bourbon. Look at this stinking cute buffalo.
I'm fine with it. Buffalo Trace is a good entry level bourbon. You can sip it neat or mix it. I'll take it over the other two I put below it. It's in the right spot.
That was awesome. Thanks for educating us normal folks on the boozies.
Yeah, yeah. My choice is to sip bourbon neat, but it's different for everybody.
Awesome. And I'm sorry if I left you. I know I probably left your favorite out. Tell us about your favorite.
Man, I don't know if I have an actual favorite. For a while, it was Evan Williams 12 year. I haven't had that
Okay.
for a while. I have a bottle in the bunker sealed up for a special occasion. But there's so many bourbons. I like to try them all. So
Nice.
you like to try all different yo-yos. I like to try all different bourbons as well. And then
Praise
I end
God.
up having a bottle that I don't know what to do with because I had the half ounce pour and that's all I needed out of it to try it.
That's crazy.
Because often, if you go to a bar and try a bourbon, you're paying like a fourth of the cost of the actual bourbon for one try. So then I'm like,
Right.
so just get the bottle. Sometimes it's
Get
good, sometimes it's bad, but either way, it usually ends up quarter of the way drank and then hidden somewhere.
you give it away. Somebody will drink it for sure. All
So
right.
good.
Mongoose 1.5. I like that
Do you want
shirt.
to go into my thing I have for you, or do we want to save that for the end? I kind of
You you told me to
let's
bring a
save it
yo-yo.
for the end. We'll wrap up with Matt's little question challenge. What time do you have to go today?
I'm gravy.
Okay, just want to make sure. That fresh Coca-Cola, Warren Buffett and Matt Mullins,
Praise God.
and a what does he get? What's Buffett get? Do you know? You know the Buffett story?
Better half. Not at all. I don't even know who buff. You talking about a buffet?
Nah, Warren Buffett, like big investor, one of the wealthiest people. But
No.
every morning, Coca-Cola and I think Egg McMuffin. He's like 98.
Oh
I
wow.
don't know. Those all those facts are somewhere in the ballpark, but
That's hilarious. No, I don't know who he is. I do like Coke though. Let's ride.
yep, he has
Like that golf club in the background. Bro, you got some banger.
yeah, dude. I got see like this happens. I have these are little bourbon samples that I've had since Christmas of 2023 I haven't gotten to. So like
So you're
I don't know.
behind.
I don't drink a lot. I drink a small amount often. Maybe I drink a
I
lot.
love that.
I don't know. Um but yeah, they
Let's
did
ride.
the bourbon club I'm in, they did a bourbon advent calendar, which a yo-yo advent calendar would be incredible.
Everybody would love
Um,
that.
could you imagine a little 25 yo-yo display case? I ship it to you with 25 yo-yos in it, and you poke out the hole for each day, and you get a new yo-yo.
I, people wouldn't know. I mean, what would you do?
I mean,
How would
well,
you?
that only qualifies so like two people can get a $2,500 advent calendar. But
Right. It would be overwhelming.
um, yeah, hectic week though, dude.
Bro, I could see.
I was talking about your tornadoes.
Oh yeah, it's been wild. But you've been wild over there, bro. Happy late birthday.
Thanks.
Yeah, dude, we were hunkered down. Sunday we were down we didn't have to go to the actual like underground like we
Wait, do
did
you have a
last
basement?
night. No, I do not, but the church down the road does. So
Okay.
that's where we go. But last night we were hiding out for about 3 hours. It was awesome. So
Are
I,
you in Tornado? You're not in like Tornado Valley, right?
yes,
You are?
yes.
So that's like, so Florida hurricanes, East Coast hurricanes, West Coast earthquakes, fires.
Oklahoma,
You're,
Texas, Arkansas,
and
we're
you're
all
getting
part of it.
tornadoes.
Yeah.
It's not bad. We'll get one or two a year up here, usually in the spring right now. Um, but in Ohio, everybody has a basement, so you're kind of gravy.
Yeah.
Sucks the cleanup afterwards, and especially like if you are in the direct path. But for safety, you're usually okay with just going to your own basement.
Yeah, it's bad everywhere. I mean, it's just
But we got to deal with
thankfully,
winter. That's what we get.
y'all get winter from the beginning to the end, just like we do tornado season. So it's
Yeah.
really just starting here.
Okay. So basically
We've just
April.
been
Is that
lucky
right?
so far. What now?
April tornadoes bring May flowers. Is that the saying there?
I don't know, bro.
Okay.
April is WrestleMania. And if I have to watch it in a bunker, I will. I want to talk about that shirt, dog.
It's a good shirt.
Bro, it's a great shirt.
I really like, yeah. I mean, I don't have much else to say. It's not like this clearly does not scream yo-yo, right?
No, but
And I
I
don't
know
know
what it is.
and I'm trying to find that balance. Like some people want a shirt that's like, hey, yo-yo, right? But if you're getting a shirt monthly, you might want some that are clean and classy like this. So,
They're all classy, bro, even if they say yo yo. I do get it, though. You don't want to, I mean, at least the shirts aren't like what some people do, which is like just Never mind.
Yeah, never mind.
Okay.
But
You
yes,
want to talk about
this
your
month's
birthday,
shirt.
bro? What'd you
Um,
do for your birthday other than sell 20 mystery yo-yos?
just grinded, dude. So we went up to close to Cleveland, so not that far away, for Jonah's baseball tournament. Had a little
Nice.
indoor baseball tournament for coach pitch. I don't know. It's just fun. I'm not, we don't think like this team doesn't think they're MLB All-Stars at 7. But it's fun to keep them active. So that's what we do. It's fun. So it's his first
Amen.
tournament he's ever played in. They got whooped on. It's an 8U tournament. We're a 7U team. They almost won the second game, which was pretty encouraging to us because there's a lot of growth in 1/8 of your lifetime. Think about that. So the
Yeah.
difference there is pretty large, the kid sizes, but it was nice to hold our own one game. So then we got back Sunday, kind of late. We stayed at a hotel and I was entertaining, like felt like I needed to entertain the kids and the parents. So I was a little groggy the next day. Um,
Did you yo-yo for them?
no, no. It did unfortunately did come up like, what do you do? And I was like, oh, I work for myself. I try to
Nice.
leave it there because I don't
I'm a
know.
small business owner.
Yeah. But no, we talked about it a little bit, and it's just you guys know, like a normal person has a hard time understanding the the space, I guess, of high-end yo-yos.
Absolutely.
So I usually try to find something in their life to relate it to, unless there's a group of people, then it's hard because I'm not going to go down and try and explain it to everybody. Um, but it's just like anybody's hobby they have that you dive deep and you get to where we're at in the yo-yo space. But then yeah, birthday was just catching up on office work. We dropped the mystery yo-yo. A lot of people are right on plane. We talked about it on the live stream. Pretty close to knowing. I mean, pretty good idea when I say it's something for me. So
Right.
I want it. I don't. I want to keep like expectations level for what it is, going in. So that gave everybody a good idea on what it was, I think.
It's a pack storm druid. Happy birthday, Jake.
Pack Storm 1.5.
Happy birthday, Jake.
That's a Matt Mullins birthday edition.
I'm just joking.
And then that evening, um, I don't know what did my wife had. We had gymnastics for Oakland. Maddie had Girl Scouts. Jonah's practice got canceled, so we hung out a little bit, but no real
Juggling, bro.
birthday activities because the kids all were supposed to have activities. Um, so we're
I was
just catching up.
juggling.
It's okay. Hmm.
And then the next day,
Oh, I forgot this even happened. Loadout speed rings.
Peter, bro,
Speed
Phil's
rims.
video was awesome.
Hmm. I
Really
really,
enjoyed it.
the only thing I think I only thing I would have plugged in was his headshot. It's like, I used to have to yo-yo in this because of this. Boom. And now I don't have to anymore with the safety rims.
He did it great. Uh, dude, the loadout. I'm impressed. I like that.
It's a little
Wow.
heavier. This is not a loadout with polycarb rims on it. I mean, in theory it is, but it is different sizing and shape a little bit. Um, it's a little more angled on the rims where we gave it some more diameter. And then it's wider, but still your 7068 base body, the loadout shape, and I think it does a great job being in the loadout lineup. What do you
I'm
think of the
super.
width? It's starting to get big.
I love it, Jake. That's what I love so much about it. is that it's heftier, which I didn't want to just say everything because I don't know if you had actually publicly talked about it yet,
No,
but
this is it. This is the public release of the loadout,
it
kind of.
is noticeably wider and heavier, but still flies. And that's why I've really fallen in love with it immediately. It doesn't
And
slow it down the ability or the capability of the loadout. It doesn't take anything away. If anything, it adds a lot to it that width. I think everyone is going to be super impressed.
yeah, I think I don't want all the loadouts to feel the same, where they have the same body, right? And yes, this is foreshadowing there will eventually be other loadouts in the loadout lineup.
Of course.
Think of it if you've ever played video games and you get to save your class. That's kind of what the loadout series is. You're picking your loadout. Um, so hopefully they're all in the same world with that shape, but they are all going to be pretty different, so you can pick which one. Um,
You're gonna tell a difference on the
yeah, I
string
definitely didn't want
hand
it to
in
be the
hand.
same thing just with plastic rims. That was
Yeah.
not the point.
I think a
I,
lot of people are going to be pissed they missed out because once they realize that it's a
uh,
completely different loadout.
uh, and I don't like, I don't know what the best option here is. I don't like going full hype train on something or describing the yo-yo because the demand is so high. I don't want to increase the demand even more. Like there was issues with the site, even with a five colorway drop, which if you stuck around, you were going to get one, but you might have missed your first two because of how quickly the first two sold out.
Right.
Um, so
That's
I kind
fair.
of try to find that balance of, how much do you put out there to let people know how good it is beforehand? I don't want to drive the hype up too high.
Well, okay. You don't have to. They're great
Oh,
guys. I
no,
can't wait for,
they're out, and you're gonna
yeah,
hear about it now. So Loadout Tuesday, um,
every
12
Tuesday.
p.m. noon Eastern. If you're watching this, you already know that though, but now you don't know what's coming colorway wise or loadout wise.
Ooh, okay. Well, now everybody should be that because, I don't know. I literally, I thought it was so funny as soon as I dropped that safety rims video. People who didn't think Matt could keep a secret. That's
Uh,
awesome.
hey,
What's
when
funny
Matt
is,
knows it has to be a secret, he knows.
yeah, when I know it has to be a secret, I know, but sometimes I screw up. It's so funny, dude. You send me a colorway that you don't even know if you're going to be able to release or not. So I shoot the promo video. Matt, you can't use that.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
God.
I did start to think as I was testing them, I'm like, I don't really want to sell and ship all of these right now.
Yeah, I don't blame
I
you,
was
bro.
thinking
You've
I
been
maybe I save
busy.
one for a couple Tuesdays down the road because that's like the whole first run there. Um,
Bro, you've been busy.
but that's good. I want to be busy. You want to be busy at work,
Yeah.
right? Um, yeah, and I don't know. But what did I want to say? Oh, the Loadout SR. I did not want it to be just plastic rims because plastic rims don't really make sense for performance of a yo-yo. It's really just feel. And then April Fools last year we did the slingshot effect. So I like to try and make something fun off of an idea, safety rim slingshot effect, that then turns into a highly usable yo-yo, not a joke yo-yo. So I want to build a joke into a good yo-yo. That's what I like to do for April Fools. Um, so I think it's worked out pretty great so far for the first two.
That close.
No, but I mean, I think it's like 2 millimeters, 2.5. That's what
All
she
right.
said.
It's awesome. Y'all gonna be the people who missed it. I'm sorry. I mean, I really am freaking sorry. Good news loadout Tuesday, every Tuesday. Come hang out.
Hmm.
And then Goose 1.5 testing.
Yeah, we did live stream yesterday. Plasma berries did pretty great. Snozberries not as good, but overall, I think we're okay. I got to do the counts today, hopefully. But then also a boatload of shipping. We got the slingshots, and I want to get some of those workhorses out Mongoose 1.5. I don't like it's good.
It's
I don't know. I don't know what
fantastic.
else to say about it. If you like the Mongoose, you're gonna love the 1.5. If you don't like the Mongoose, there might be a chance you like the 1.5.
If you don't like the mongoose, there is a mental health facility probably close to you that you should check out. So 1.5, I'm excited for people to get in the hands. I don't want to talk about specifics, even though we have in the past. So if you've watched the episode, you know. We've talked about what the differences are before.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't want to talk about it right now because it's hot and you're about to have it in your hand.
Hmm.
G2 Jackalicious shipping them quick. What you got for me, bro?
What do I got for you?
Yeah.
What was it like hanging out in the community without G2 Jake around to police those bad apples
What do you mean?
when I wasn't around for the Discord, the weekend?
Oh, there wasn't no struggles at all, dog. No
Better.
struggles at all. Bro, you know, we got a good community.
Yeah.
We really do. And
Hmm.
even the new blood is hot. Like they're good.
Hmm.
They love it. They want to be there. They want to talk. They want to communicate. They want to learn.
ATC, dude, you have a full-time job right now between bangers, walk the dogcast, and ATC submissions.
Yes, I do. It's fun. I like it though.
I think we need to offload one of those.
I think it I don't know about that. Don't decrease my workload.
Okay. I'm just that, but no, ATC is blowing up. ATC is awesome. I am,
ATC is great, dude.
and it's been like a full team effort. You know what I mean? And
It's
nicely, it's not been too much me, which is selfish, but I don't think ATC would be where it's at right now if it was me. Um, you guys done a great job.
I love it. I know Wiggs is enjoying picking the tricks. Um yeah, it's just been great. Been fun. But no, dude, Discord's great. General's
I was
great.
just making a joke.
As long as we keep Mike T under wraps, we good, bro.
He
What
likes to
quit?
poke the bear. Usually I'm the bear.
I love Mike T, man. He's
Toy showed
hilarious.
up too.
Huh?
Toy.
Who's that?
Toy?
Oh, Toy. That's right.
Yeah.
Toy.
So everything came due at the same time. You know what I mean? It's like
And
whatever it is that
customs.
first of the month, you got rent, electric, phone bill,
And and cu-
groceries,
and your
preschool.
customs came in, dog.
Yeah. So we are locked and loaded the busy season, I guess.
You got about 300 yo-yos to ship, what it sounds like.
Yeah. Which is
So
good.
let's talk about an office sale. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Someone did say something about the office sale. They're watching for the office sale. I'm like, no, it's not happening. I don't have time right now.
Yeah.
Um, but are
Ship
you
them to
ready?
me, dog.
You
Yeah,
got
I'm
a
ready.
yo-yo
Yeah, I got a yo-yo. I got
and a string?
5 yo-yos. Yeah.
All right. So if I was going to give you $500,000
Okay.
or the opportunity to see how many suicides you can land in 30 seconds, and you get $50,000 per suicide landed, which
Okay.
one are you taking?
I'm probably taking $500,000.
You don't even need the yo-yo. We don't have to prove it then.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. For sure, dog. Wow. I mean,
30
yeah.
seconds is a long time. You don't think you
Yeah,
can
bro,
land?
but I'm missing the 10 suicides.
You don't think you can land more than 10?
I probably can, but I'm gonna have to be.
You want to try it?
I can, yeah.
Well, not sitting down, and I got to get the timer. You got to fix that string tension. You better get a fresh diamond blend.
Bro, this is Diamond Blend.
Yeah, it's got to be fresh. I'm gonna give you a quick couple warm-ups, and then I'm gonna find my phone and hit the timer.
Suicide.
All right, so Matt's just taking the 500 grand. He's not up for a challenge, but this is just for video's sake.
Yeah, but bro, look at this. I can't even hit a suicide. It's 2025. I haven't practiced a suicide since
How
2000.
did you catch that one? You caught that one on the pinky. Are you just blindly sticking your hand out there?
Yeah, dog.
Oh my gosh.
Are you not?
No.
What are you doing?
Put that pointer finger right in there. Look at all the twists on that. All right, I picked the wrong trick for this. Holy cow. Yeah, you're taking the 500K.
Yeah, for sure, dog. I'm sorry. Y'all, yeah, I haven't practiced suicide in 20 years. I apologize.
You really do just hope it lands on one of those fingers.
Dude, okay, look how I do my trap sometimes. I stick my whole hand up in that mug.
Yeah. I'm glad you wore pants.
You're much more pants.
I said I'm glad you wore pants to the podcast today.
You told me to have a yo-yo ready.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess if since I do stick any finger in, I could probably, I don't know.
Yeah,
Roll
you're taking
Tide.
the money. You weren't getting more than 10.
No, you're right. Dude, hey. Dude, we're getting more storms today. Yeah, I'm taking the 500 grand so I can buy a new house when this BITCH blows up.
Well, you have the insurance money coming in. You're good.
Dog, whatever. You know, insurance gonna come in and be like, y'all didn't have the right grass length. So we're gonna have to cancel your services.
Yeah, it played into the tornado.
Yeah, dog.
All right, dude.
All right, bro.
Good pod. Have a good day.
Hey, love you. Have a good day, dog. Happy birthday.
Thanks. What are we saying? Oh, you're just gonna leave me hanging. Cool. Yeah. Goose on three. One, two, three. Goose.